Hello, Virgo. My name is Ava St. Clair. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. This is your June 2024 tarot read. I did have a chance to kind of meditate a little bit on your energy, and it feels cold, honestly. And the strangest thing is I've kind of gotten that energy from the Hermit. Like sometimes I'll get December vibes, like winter vibes, and it feels like winter for some reason for you. And some of you might find comfort in that. There's a winter experience that's very like comfy, cozy, hot chocolate, sweet Hallmark movies, this kind of a thing. And then there's a winter experience that's very out in the cold. And there's something about your environment or about the people that you're around that dictate how you experience this winter. Okay. So a quick prayer. I call upon the Holy Spirit. May you bring us words of wisdom, compassion, and understanding. So shall it be. Ashe. Okay, so Virgo, depending on how you set up your environment, your community, the people you're around, your love life, etc., will determine how you experience June. And it feels like the 2 or 3 months after that, well, just the 2 months after that, so June, July, August, it's something about summer is winter for you. And the idea of that winter is supposed to be for you to go within, for you to learn this classic hermit. I mean, the quintessential archetype of Virgo is to be in that energy, to be your own guide. What does your inner voice sound like? Who's talking? Why is it talking like that? Is it saying good things, especially for Virgo, right? Like, is this saying positive? Am I hearing positive things from myself to myself? Or is this more criticism? Has this criticism led me to a place where my winter is cold and lonely, or has my inner voice led me to a place where my winter is warm and loving? Okay. Six of Cups, there's that the inner voice, inner child, that stuff. Yes. All right, we'll take them all. Hmm. The advice. Yeah, it's been feeling to me too, for like the last, I don't know, maybe month or so, that Virgo is pulling heavy, like in a way that I've never seen Virgo pull before, like in the collective environment, like Virgo was pulling some heavy weight here. So you've got the Six of Cups there, and the heart of your read. Your challenge here is this is a little bit worrisome. Page of Swords with the Lovers, because again, your connection with your authenticity, your connection with yourself, your connection dictates your connection with other people. And if you're doing weird things or like being erratic or trying to get away from this, it's going to make June, July, and August very difficult for you. Um, because you're trying to distract yourself from this, right? Like the Lovers is talking about in this instance, of course, partners and all of that, but it's talking about your connection with your authenticity. Who are you as a person? And if you're busy watching TV or going here, doing this, flitting from thing to thing, you're not giving yourself the opportunity to connect with that. And so when this winter hits, it's going to feel quite lonely. um, yeah, you got the Hierophant, Six of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Three of Wands. And a lot of this is coming from something that you tried to manifest before. It's almost like this Page of Wands has been doing a jig or doing a dance for some months now through this project or through this opportunity. It could be a business or a family or community thing, whatever it is. This Page of Wands has been, dancing around kind of everything. And meanwhile, this Lover's energy has been calling. Like, who am I? What am I doing here? Why am I supposed to be here? It feels like there was a shift or there's an internal shift that happened for you a little while back ways. Sure enough, the Six of Cups coming up in the past, something happened. It could even be, it feels like a couple of years ago. right? Something in you shifted and you decided, I don't want to deal with that. I'm good on it. Like I don't, I'm not looking at that. And you spend all this other time in between kind of doing and doing and doing and doing and doing it. And it's created this weird kind of a mess here with the Hierophant, the Wheel of Fortune. So like there's all this stuff going on. Each one of these six pentacles is asking you to commit to it, but you've got another whole ship coming in here. And so it's like all this stuff is going on. Meanwhile, your inner self is calling to you, your inner child is calling to you, and you're like, I don't want to deal, right? Like I can't. So I'm gonna tell you right now, with the advice, the Queen of Swords and King of Swords, baby, you're not getting out of this. It's almost like I've never experienced these two together in this way, for one. Two, it feels like cosmic power between the two of these that are coming together. That's almost major arcana energy, where you're not going to be able to get out of this. There is something about this month in June where you are going to have to sit this shit through. There is nothing there. I don't, and it could just be the circumstances. Could actually be two people, whether it's parents or a male and a female friend or something like that. But you're going to have to talk this out. This also represents this King and the Queen of Swords. There's a necessary merging of your feminine and your masculine. Yeah. Okay. There's a necessary, in order for this one to even get information, he has to listen to this one. And in order for this one to make use of the information, she's got to listen, like, that you need both of these. And so this lovers goes from being kind of like, I don't really know, to, okay, that's the only way through this during your June season, June and July almost. You gotta, it's gonna happen. Um, and so you can kind of go about this in a couple of ways. I would love to lighten this up for you. But it simply isn't there. And it's because like it feels almost like a tower. It's because of whatever this was in the past that you just skipped over. Some major inner shift happened for you some time ago, and you were just like, nope, I can outthink it. I'll just do something or whatever. And like you outthinking it or trying to bypass it is what brought you to this moment. And now it's just like, we fixing to do this. We have to. So I'm gonna do some inner peace. I really use this deck because I don't know. Each deck has their own personality, and I think for this one, it hasn't really been jiving with me until very recently. I've had it for years. So let's see what the inner peace oracle is saying here. Yeah, here we go. You are the joy seeker. What little victories can you celebrate here? Yeah. I feel like, again, earlier I was like, maybe there's a light way of looking at this. I don't know. This card almost feels like it's taunting me, or that it's talking about this need, like with this Page of Wands, like you've been seeking joy this whole time, like just sort of going through and doing all this and that now you have to learn how to appreciate the smaller things in life in order for you to sit through these emotions, thoughts, feelings, and all of this. Um, Things are not what they seem. You are only trapped by your illusion. What freedom do you seek, right? I'm surprised the Fool didn't show up here, but that Page of Wands is enough for me. So you've been seeking this joy, you've been seeking this freedom, and you've been sort of creating all these different things, circumstances. I got a line of business over here, I've got a family, I got kids, I got this, I got this, I got that. And you've been creating all of this stuff in order to find that joy, in order to find that freedom. But really, the joy and freedom that you're looking for is going to come with an authentic connection to your real self that you get from settling, like reconciling how you talk to yourself, reconciling your inner thinking with your personal philosophies and your experiences and connecting that to a more heartfelt space, which is Six of Cups. Right? It's like, how do I get my mind and my heart to start speaking the same language to acknowledge each other? How do I get my mind and my heart to acknowledge each other? My pain and my joy, my sorrow, my past, my all. How do I get all of this stuff working together so that I'm not creating unnecessary stress and nuttiness here? Because I can trade all of this for just this and be good, right? YouTube and be good, right? So yeah, that's what I got. Let me get a couple more oracle cards for you. Yeah, there we go. You got honor your inner knowing and trust and thrive. Oh, I love this. Right. The inner knowing is exactly what we're talking about, like that hermit energy of like guiding yourself through something. It's like you already know what you need to do here. Allow yourself to just enroll into it. Because that's where the trust comes from. Instead of necessarily trying to create circumstances that bring joy or create circumstances that bring freedom, you can just say, okay, I know that this is who I am. I know that this is what I bring to the table. So I'm just going to do that and let everything else just be. And there's no need for me to do any of the other orchestration because everything's going to be okay. That's the trust and thrive, right? So I'm going to take another couple of Kabbalah cards here. Oh man. Yeah, there it is. Thirst does certainly talk about an unfulfilled, like it's like a longing, like this fulfillment, the need for joy, the need for freedom, which is perfectly, that's right, that's a human thing. But it's coming from the lack of connection to yourself, to your authentic self. This benefactor has come through for me for the last 2 years as your inner voice. It's the thing that tells you that this is right, this is wrong, this is what we need to do, this is who we are, go here, go here, go there. That benefactor is truly the place from whence your abundance comes. And so listening to this inner voice is going to quench this thirst if you can allow it to. Yeah. So, my dears, my Virgos, that's what I have for you this month, for the month of June. If you have any questions or if you would like to work with me on any of this, I am doing a 3-month long discounted kind of deep dive read. So normally my readings are about $250 an hour. On Keen and Purple Ocean and Everclear, they're a lot more. But on my website personally, for summer season, they are $99. And so I would really love to work with you if you'd love to work with me. And the link is in the description box below. Other than that, please like, share, comment, or subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Love y'all. Bye.